Welcome to Faith in 5, a weekly video devotional designed to discuss practical spiritual concepts in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Mark Vandellen. So we're in the second week of our Lenses series, where we're talking about how we see the people that we interact with. How do we take the selfish lens off and be able to see other people around us through a different lens? And so today we're talking about the ones that are right underneath our nose. Kids, right? The little angels that are perfect while sleeping, right? If I showed you my Facebook feed from the last week, it would be a different slime story. Am I right? Right? There's slime on the couches. There's slime in the carpet. There's slime in their hair. There's slime on their clothes, and there's slime on the pets, right? And you can remove slime and insert all these crazy stories that kids just really try our patience. See, now I don't have kids personally, but I am of the age that everyone around me has kids. And when I observe parenting and I observe those around me that have kids, I realize that parenting and leadership 101 are not that different from one another. I spend a lot of my time in a classroom teaching basic principles of leadership. And to me, there's so many principles that map onto it. In fact, when I'm in front of a classroom, I often use examples of parenting when we help see how we coach, how we cast vision, how we encourage. All of those things in Leadership 101 also apply to parenting. God has something to say about it too. In 1 Peter 5, 2 through 3, it says this. It says, just as the shepherds watch over their sheep, you must watch over everyone God has placed in your care. So I think that applies perfectly to parenting. You have people in your lives, if you have kids, regardless of the age, you have people that have been placed in your care. And when there's slime everywhere or they're being little jerks, we have to choose to take the lens off that makes us want to do something that might put us in jail, right? And put on a lens that helps us see our role is to care, teach, instruct, and lead. And so today I want to talk to you about 4 main pieces of lenses, different lenses you can put on when encouraging your kids, loving your kids, showing them how to live life. So number 1 is vision. Vision is such a huge piece of leadership. I want in our parenting mindset to be able to take off the lens that is me and my desires for my kids and my desires for my own life, and put on the lens that helps me cast a vision for my kids, a vision for a future, a vision for success, a vision for what we do as a family and what it means to be a Christian in this world. How do we love our friends? I mean, those are the things that as a leader we need to reference often. We need to help kids see why. Vision is the why, right? And no longer can it be because I said so, right? How do we help kids see the why? The second thing is encouragement. How do we give kids not only take off our lens and put on a lens that sees them as the little angels that they are? How do we give our kids a lens so that they see themselves with the same amount of value that God sees them? How do we help them see the true self that they are when they look in the mirror? When they go out into this world and they hit hardships, how do they continue to see the encouragement that God sees them as special and that you do as well? Third is coaching. There are times that we do have to correct our kids. We have to punish, instruct, whatever that looks like. There's something that we have to do. We have to take the time to sit down and have a conversation with them. And when coaching is attached to the vision and it's attached to encouragement, we can also help them see, put on the lens of corrective action and what they could do better next time, and then send them off with encouragement and, again, vision. And then lastly, and I think this is often the most difficult, is that we need to choose to put on a lens. Parents, leaders need to choose to put on a lens of humility. We started this series with Philippians 2, 3 through 4, Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but instead see others with humility. We can learn from our kids. Kids have ambitions, they have dreams, they don't have limiting beliefs like we develop as adults. How do we put on a lens that allows us to see kids, see the faith that they may have, the dreams that they may have, and learn from them? The Bible says, when it talks to kids in Timothy, it says, don't let others look down on you because you're young. If you can put on that lens as a parent and see the innocence and the love and the things that they have, we can also learn from them. So as you live out your faith this week, as you engage with your kids specifically about faith, remember to cast vision, encourage them, coach them, but also see what you can do to learn from your kids.